everyone. This is Dr. Eileen Yue Ling Han from the Academy of Acupuncture. And today we are sharing you as our Sunday share. And Sean is working on for getting me onto Facebook. And he's not looking at me because I want to see who's where it come from. And he's very exciting today because this is the last day of we are having our advanced track for our seminar. And this year, after this seminar, I will be dormant until Chinese New Year. Yay. So today we are, again, every Sunday we have this Sunday share. I invited the balance method practitioner who practiced a long time with Dr. Tan and learn from Dr. Tan and learning from all the people who's teaching the balance method, the community, the family. So one of you or all of you who already know everybody here, and I introduce you more people to let you know that there are many people already doing the balance method for years and years. They are successful, that you will be one of those successful people who practice balance method for your practice. And now today we have a very specific guest, is Hana from the Helio Medical Supplies. Before I introduce Hana to all of you, I'd like you guys to please tell me where you're from on the Facebook. I have Simon from Netherlands. I have Lars from Norway. Saludo, maybe it's from Brazil. And Hana, if you want, you can share on your Helio Facebook. And I have, who else is from? And the Lawrence is from where? You were in my class yesterday. Belgium, if I remember right. So yes, I have 15 people watching, but I need to know who you are, where you're from. And Tona's from Santa Barbara. That's one of Hannah's best friend forever. Tona, and Sean, and Lalita. I hope you guys are watching. And Mari from Roanoke, Virginia. And Ramsey's from Hong Kong, and Jane from New York, and Mika from Finland, TC and Chen from Canada, and Lisa from New York, and everybody, and Mika and Bo. Hi, Bo. I mean, San Jose, good, I know. Lalita's right there. Great. So everybody's here, and we have more people join us. And please ask her for the special today, why Helio's here to help us to have a better product and better quality. So let me introduce you this weekend that we have very special guest who's not a practitioner and who's not an acupuncturist, but he can be the under table acupuncturist. Okay, she knows everything. But all the in and out of she knows everything about the acupuncture needles. And the amazing experienced Hana Yu from Helio Medical Supplies will join us today to share some insights and fun knowledge about the art and the science of the needles. Is also a personal long-standing friends with both me and Dr. Tan. Yes, you can see there's so many wine bottles behind her. So Dr. Tan and Hana, they love chatting about wine. And Hana has been following the balance method seminars and Dr. Tan since 2008 and has attended the workshop and then the coursework with Dr. Tan and myself. You will be glad to have spending your Sunday share with this entrepreneur and increasing the smartest and this dedicated women who are wholehearted investing in this supporting the acupuncturists and the TCN community. Thank you very much. Let's welcome Hana to join us. And Hana, please let us know your phone number, your email address, so we will be able to contact you. And everybody call her, ask for specials, okay? And she might give you some nice facial mask from Liu Zhangzi, something. Okay, now, Hana, welcome.
Yes.
What is the special for everybody before we even start everything else?
The special? Yes. It will be when you order, and there will be a special and secret gift that we will send it with, the product that you order. Yes.
Got it. Do you have any limitation for how much money they have to order to get a special gift?
We're planning to give out about 20, the first 20 or 30 people, the first 20 to 30 people that order that. The special will start, will start December 20th till December 29th.
Oh, not December 6th. We're in a hurry.
No, that will be only 10 days special that you place order, and there will be a discount, and there will be a special gift, the secret gift that for the first 20 to 30 people.
So we have 10 days to order
10 days. Yes.
And then the 10 days had to start at December 20th.
Mm-hmm.
Not Monday.
Not Monday.
No, all the students here, they're all so anxious to receive all the products. And then it's Christmas. Can we start earlier?
Well, that's what we plan, because yeah, that's like during the Christmas time. Yes.
Okay, during the Christmas time, she will give us the secret gift, and make sure you give her a call or place an order, and then she will be able to give you a good discount, but not discount, the good product, the secret gift. And please order this. You have all your professional pricing, because I got it from her. So I have my professional pricing. So you can get that, and also the Flow Plus. Okay. And you can, okay, I have a question for you. As Hana, do you ship your product to Netherlands?
Netherlands, we could arrange that. Yes.
Okay, give her a call or email her.
Email me. Yes.
Okay, Hana, can we type your phone number online so everybody can see it at the Facebook? So Hana, 1-800-672-2726. I remember by heart. 1-800-672-2726. That's the phone number.
Yes.
I used to work with them, so I remember their phone number.
1-800-672-2726. Yes.
Good. So all of you, Lalita also asked, do you have any minimum orders?
Minimum order to get a gift? No.
There's no minimum order for gift, or just one box of ear seeds? I'm just kidding. Okay. Now tell us more about what's going on with your life, that you hang out with the Balance Method practitioner, you hang out with Dr. Tan, and tell us a little bit more about you and how you hang out with Dr. Tan.
Okay, so first, yes, then we got to be a best friend with Dr. Tan. Yes, the first seminar that I attend, the Dr. Tan's class, was back in 2008 in San Francisco. Oh. And I was amazed. Like, I was freshman, like, in this community, like acupuncture community. And the first time I attend the Dr. Tan's class, and then I was sitting in the back and then listen to what he was teaching, and I was amazed. And everything makes sense to me, because Dr. Tan and I has really similar cultural background, because we all from the same country. And then so I was like, yes, that's what my grandma was telling me. Like, like, yes, using this herb, and it's everything is very like, you know, very normal for me. Like, my grandma told me this, like, for example, how do you use mung bean, and how do you eat this when you should eat like this food during this time, and what kind of soup that you should cook, and when you should drink this soup. So I was like, yes, This is what we practice every day, actually, like in the daily life for us. So, and then I start like getting really like, he is very like, I feel very, he's very close to me because it's like the family. So I just start like after the class, and because I was young, and then I was like my early 20s, and I was like, whoa, I really kind of start getting like respect this person. So I chit chat. It's not really chit chat. It's like after like happy hours, and then we start drinking. And he and I like to drink, the martini. I like gin tonic. So we start, chatting, and I was like, whoa, he has a lot of knowledge, like not just like yes, not just acupuncture. So, and then he's a very funny person. Like I was like, sorry, like, and then every time that when I'm always waiting, like when I work at the Helio, I was waiting. I'm always like chatting on his schedule. I was like, I want to attend his class. I want to attend his class, because every time I can like learn a lot of new things. That's how I get to know Dr. Tans, and then how we like get like alone like together. Yes.
Great.
We have a lot of a common sense.
Feel like he's a big brother, feel like
Yes.
it's your dad, your father, your big brother. They're talking about like your grandma, and then they're telling you the things that you already hear for 5,000 times, but it makes sense after he talk about it, right?
Yes. I was nodding like in the back of the class. Like, that's right.
Right. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. A shout out from Roberto. And he says, I love Helio needles. I like your wine cellar. Do you sell wine as well?
Oh, no.
Sorry,
But
Roberto,
I can give you suggestion.
Maybe next time when you go to a seminar, that if we can hang out together, then we can come to a seminar, then you'll be able to hang out with Hana, then you can drink it there, okay? I don't think she sell wine, but she can drink wine for sure. Excellent. So yes. So after that, you met Dr. Tan, and of course, I always there hang out with you. So we do sometimes hang out to eat dinner. We have drinking, and Dr. Tan always give us the pointers about life. And when you are in class, do you have any story that you heard from him that you can remember to share with everybody? Any story, any jokes?
Any jokes? No, I don't remember any jokes, but I remember one time that it's a very like funny, because Dr. Tan and I like to chat, and then we like to chat our, the food back in the day, and then what we eat in Taiwan back in the day, like in the night market. So one time we were talking about stinky tofu.
Oh, yes.
When we were in Australia. So so during dinner time we were chatting, and then we were talking. We both love food. So we were talking about the stinky tofu when we were in Sydney. So while we were having steak, so him and I was like, we really want a stinky tofu. That was like 11 at night. So we were searching around Chinatown in Sydney. So we were asking like every single store. It's like, do you guys sell stinky tofu? Do you guys sell stinky tofu? But like in the end of the day, at the end of the night, there's no one selling stinky tofu. So we were like, oh. And I was like, all right, let's go back. That was like the one time that I remember. Like it's a funny. Yeah.
It's so much fun to look for stinky tofu. I think in Los Angeles they do sell stinky tofu.
Yes.
remember there's a restaurant selling stinky tofu. It's a steamer. The steam stinky tofu.
Mm-hmm.
And the restaurant has to remove the items because the neighbor was complaining to the government official, so they have to remove that particular items from the menu because it stinks the whole plaza. So
Plaza.
yes, so if you guys want to know what is stinky tofu, that you can Google it online, number one. Number two, you can try it. It's as bad as as good as the blue cheese.
Yes.
And or as good as the natto. Okay?
Yes, it's fermented. It's good. But the smells, like when you smell it, it's, yeah, memorable.
Yes, very memorable. So yes, Dr. Tan is a person who loved to eat good food, and he loved to get together. So every time that he has seminars, no matter where we go, we always have Friday, Saturday, have dinner together. Friday
Yes.
night,
Mm-hmm.
Saturday night, we always have dinner together. If he's in San Diego, the Friday night we will have smaller party, and Saturday night we will have bigger party.
Yes.
So yes, and so that's why everybody joined very, very nicely and to get to know Dr. Tan. And he is he's like a dragon. He's very, the spotlight is always on him, and then he loves it, and then we all love him. So yes, I think that's the fun part of all the balanced method seminars. And I try to keep the tradition so Hana knows. If you come to my seminar, you can
Yes.
also meet with me Saturday night and have dinner in my house, right?
Mm-hmm. Yes. And
Yeah.
there's another funny story, like during the class, because as everybody knows, like every time, like after the class, we go to happy hour, and maybe we have dinner, and then after dinner, maybe we have midnight happy hour. So like every time, like during the class, that sometimes like next day I will be a little hangover. So I was napping in the back, like, during the class. So like most of the time, well, not most of the time, like once a while, and when he was teaching, and he will walk to the back, and I was like napping, and then probably I was snoring, and then he will come over, and then he was like, "You have a good nap?" Like, oh yeah. So you hand over. I was, no, I'm okay. I'm just tired. I was like, keep sleeping. And then he just go back and teach again. Yeah, as I remember.
Oh, I remember those days too. When I was doing the selling at the back of the room, I do the same thing. I would snore. I would be laying under the table and with my jacket, just snore in there. I think you have
Also with my sunglasses.
Sunglasses, just like Dr. Tan when he was in school, and he will be in the class challenging the courses, and he will be sleeping in the back. So yes, I did that too. I slept in the back, and then sometimes I listen to the seminars. And before I become an acupuncturist, so I think Hana, maybe in the very near future, you might become an acupuncturist too.
Yes.
So tell us which needle that you like the most in the Helio product collections, or can you tell us the differences?
We do have majorly 3 different kind of needles. Yes. So the first one is AcuGlide. So it's a pipe handle needle with we use a really high quality of the stainless steel that made in the US. So that's the most high quality needles that we have. It's more like Japanese style. And the second one is called Vinco. So Vinco, we have it's the most popular needle out of the 3. And I'm sorry, I'm a little running nose. So so Vinco has a traditional Chinese spring handle, and it's also used the high quality US stainless steel. And then the third one is called CNG. is the copper spring handle. It's the most economical needles that we have in our line. Yeah, so mainly three type of needles that we carry.
Wonderful. I do use a lot of AcuGlide because they can be very small gauge for the facial acupuncture.
I believe we carry the thinnest gauge in the market. Yeah, we have the 0.14. That's the thinnest that in the whole market.
0.14.
14, yes.
That's gauge
44.
42, 44. Yes, 44.
44. Yes.
That's very small. The red color is 40. That is 44. So I do usually use their needles for facial acupuncture for AcuGlide because they are really fine. And I sometimes use their baby needles for babies. Okay, I have a lot of baby patients. Yes. If they don't like the pachi that I use, then I will use the baby needles. I use the pachi. And then if I don't use pachi, I use the baby needles. Needle goes in and you take it out. Okay, and that, yes, I do love the AcuGlide. And averagely speaking, how much we pay for the AcuGlide for if I buy 25 boxes?
25 boxes. So we do have a price break. So 25 boxes is each box will be $9.75.
Okay.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Nice. It's a very good price. By the quality that way is a really good price. Yeah, Dr. Antonio also like your AcuGlide needles.
Yes.
Very good. So I usually will use a longer needles. If I use 1.5 inch and 2-inch needles, and I usually use Vinco, and sometimes I use a CNG, and because the CNG has the bundle needle, right? 5 in the tube. Is that right?
Mm-hmm.
And then the Vinco has a 5 needle on the dispenser, so they are evenly placed, so you don't have to fumble with the needle. I like the Vinco too. They have 10 on the pack. I also like that very much because once you open, you have 10 needles to use. So usually I do meridian conversion. That's 8 needles, and then plus 5 on the head. So and I will use the single needles. So that's how I try to avoid to wasting needles when you open too long. The clean feel might not be clean, so you have to be careful. So that's how I use the needles from the Helios, different packagings. And then yes, and I do appreciate that you come up here to chat with us. And then if you have any questions about all the products that Hana carry, and then you can always give her a call. She's always there, standby afternoon time. So that means that you in the morning, you're going to be busy at the clinic, and in the afternoon that you can give her a call. And she start usually at 1 p.m. And that means that after you finish your day and then you give her a call, she stay late too. So you can call her at 5 or 6 o'clock at Pacific Standard Time. She will be there preparing the order for you. And you can also email her for your orders, and they are very good service and they're good packaging. I use them for a long time since I used to work there, so I know how they goes. So I have confidence that she will be a very good customer service rep. Otherwise, no, just kidding. Just kidding. Yes. And I remember long time ago when I was at the Helio, and I do not have the chance to go to the factory to see how they make the needles. But Hana has a chance to be there. So why don't you tell us a little bit about the wire around the handle, the spring handle? How did they do it? And maybe very short, and then introduce to people. They are making by hand, they're making by the machine. How did they do it?
It's actually semi automatic. So for the spring handle part, they still have to hand
every one of them.
Every one of it. Yes.
Whoa, are you kidding me? So if I open 5 of them, that 5 of the needles somebody handmade it?
Yes.
Wow.
For the handle.
Wow.
Yes.
The handle, yes. They round it with the handle.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Yes.
okay. Wow. Now I have more respect than for the needle. Even though I heard what they do, but I did not know. Wow. Okay. Tell us more. How did they clean the needles?
They actually have a really big clean room. Yes.
Clean room. Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Tell me about the clean room.
The clean room, like it's like everybody has a suit, like those suits. And I could only see from outside, so they are just like doing the very has a lot of like a system. So everybody, there is about like 20-30 people in the clean room. Yeah.
What do you mean? What do you mean the clean room? They have to wear in suit. What kind of suit? Like the space suit, like the space suit,
like the space suit. Yes, with the like everything is covered.
They don't bring any dirt. They don't bring any germs. So that's what you mean. They have to wear a clean suit in the clean room. Why they are doing that?
In the clean room.
Why?
Well, because otherwise.
Why are they doing that?
Oh, it's to clean the needles. So they don't want to bring any like dust or any of the virus or like the bacteria into it. So they have to wear all the suits in the clean room. Yeah, there's a lot of people in there. And after that,
it's like the chips for the computer, So they have to wear the space suit into a clean room just to package in the needle because they want to reduce the bacteria in the package. Wow, that is pretty amazing. That's what you guys do.
And they also before they clean the needle, well, they also use a microscope to check every single tip of the needles. Yes.
What?
That's our quality control. Yeah.
That's a lot of needles.
Yes. They bundle needles and they look under the microscope to make sure the tip is not bent or is not out of shape.
Yeah. Or have a hooks.
Yes. That's what we do for quality control.
Wow, that's amazing. Thank you for putting all this effort to make a wonderful needles for us. And then make it by hand and checking all the quality and make sure that we have a clean needle before they even packaging them.
Yes.
Well, that's a very nice and amazing work. You guys continue doing it. And you have you have all the batch numbers, so we make sure that all the things can be traced. Oh, wonderful.
Yes.
Excellent. Thank you so much for doing all this wonderful work.
Thank you. Thank you, everyone.
So, before we leave, I'd like to give you guys an idea. So please call her and get your discount product going there. If you're outside the US, please contact her so she can figure out how can her ship the product for you. Okay, and make sure whoever in my class, make sure ask her for Haigo 1 and Niu Zhangzi and Flow Plus and Tie Da Shui. Okay, that will be all there for you to wait for you to order. And thank you so much. And also the needles, make sure you get that needles, Haigo 1, yes. And make sure you give her a call, 1-800-672-2726. And I support her because I want to make sure they're still in business because right now the virus is driving everybody nuts. Okay, so yes, we continue seeing patients. Even San Diego is in the purple tiers again, and we are going to stay home now. Stay home orders starting yesterday, 12 noon. So basically, they're telling us Christmas is going nowhere. Okay, so yes, it's really hard for everybody, but I understand we are essential practice, so you can still see patients, I'm sure. But you have to follow the orders, make sure you wear a glove, you wear a mask, you wear shields, whatever you're gonna wear. Please take good care of yourself. And thank you, Hana, for
thank you.
And thank you everyone to join us to say hi to Hana and our supplier. And Antonio says the order is on the way. Thank you, Antonio.
All right, Antonio. Thank you.
I go 1.
Yes.
All right. Thank you, everyone. I will see you next week and Sunday share. Thank you so much for joining me. Thank you, Hana. Thank you for your time. And
thank you,
save
Eileen.
me a couple bottles of wine, okay?
Yes, the best one. Yes.
Bye. Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Thank you.